Oh my goodness. Captain Mad Zack and SS Blues Lingus are in port. The gangbang plank has been extended. Climb aboard and consider joining the crew. Oh man, we're going to talk about some special things today. The world of language. Oh, we're going to talk about Braveheart. Oh yeah, the Mad Zack's got a whole barrel of monkeys. They're all unrelated, but they're all from the same damn banana bush. Yeah. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. Remember that. At minimum, 1,000 words. In language, the world of language, there's many different kinds of language. Braveheart. Braveheart was a fictitious movie. You know, not really, because the historical aspects of it are true. And the thing is what made Braveheart Braveheart? What gave him the ability to lead his people? Haha. Language. Yes, the language is used in the world because he was separated from his family through his father's death in the fighting. As a result of the fighting, he was scooped up by a family member who had access to more resources. He was in a more financially well-off group. He was from a better part of the family. He was in a better position. He was in a better town. He had better schools afforded to him. He had more money. Yes, money, keep in mind, wealth, you're gaining to invest in your foundation. Okay? Your life is a business. And we've all been branded. That's right. Cows don't like to be branded. Oh my goodness, it hurts. Yes. You're going to pay attention to me someday. You're going to remember. You're going to be coming back and diving into these conversations that I'm having with myself, essentially. But I'm trying to reach somebody out there. So anyway, as a result of him being scooped up by this family member, he was taken to places that nobody else had the privilege to see. Nobody else had the money. Nobody else had the family. Nobody else had the motivation or the reason for the traveling. So anyway, Braveheart, this character, Macaulay, he had many teachers that taught him many things. And every one of the things he was taught had its own language. Yes, everything. To, like, judgment. You look at a human being, the key to understanding is that you only see the obvious things that reflect anything about the person. You don't see inside here. You don't get to thumb through the files and see, oh my goodness, this guy speaks Arabic and Chinese and Latin and 3 dead languages. Oh yeah, you have no idea about that unless he shares that outwardly through his communications, through his language, through expression he uses. That's a red flag to tip off of that language for those that know. Symbolism. Yes, let's ask Alexa about language. I have some very important things to do, so I'm going to have to cut this short. Good morning, Alexa. How are you? Alexa? Good morning. How are you?
You know that feeling when you wait until the night before Halloween to pick your costume? Well, I don't. Bazinga! Just ask me what I'm going to be for Halloween.
What are you going to be for Halloween, Alexa? Alexa, what are you going to be for Halloween?
I chose an animal for my costume this Halloween. Here's a clue. 18th century scientists did insist that this animal was too weird to exist. They said it was faked with several kinds of different animals all combined.
Platypus.
I'll reveal which animal I chose on Thursday, October 28th.
Is it a
For more
platypus?
costume clues, just say, "What's your Halloween costume?"
Is it a platypus, Alexa? You hear that? Now we gotta wait. Okay, Alexa, I'd like to inquire, what do you know about language?
This might answer your question. The United States does not have an official language. According to Wikipedia, English is the most commonly used language in the United States, but many other languages are spoken as well. By the way, I have a routine you might like. I can wish you a good morning, and more. Do you want to try it?
Yes, and reach around too.
No problem.
So, Alexa, can you explain symbolism? Alexa, explain symbolism.
Symbolism is usually defined as the practice of representing things by symbols, or of investing things with a symbolic meaning or character. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for symbolism.
Alexa, please give me more definitions for symbolism.
I have 5 more definitions for the noun, symbolism. 1. A set or system of symbols. 2. Symbolic meaning or character. 3. The principles and practice of symbolists in art or literature. 4. A movement of the late 19th century in French art and literature. 5. The use of any of certain special figures or marks of identification to signify a religious message or divine being, as the cross for Christ in the Christian faith.
Very well. Alexa, I'm working on a campaign to sell my book. Can you assist me with some consumer manipulation tactics?
I'm not sure.
Can you define consumer manipulation?
Sorry, I'm having trouble. Please try in a little while.
Alexa, what is psychology?
According to Wikipedia, psychology is the science of mind and behavior. Psychology includes the study of conscious and unconscious phenomena, as well as feelings and thought. It is an academic discipline of immense scope, crossing the boundaries between the natural and social sciences. Psychologists seek an understanding of the emergent properties of brains, linking the discipline to neuroscience.
How is that useful in advertising?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, advertising is the action of calling public attention to an offering through paid announcements by an identified sponsor.
Or the sponsor? Alexa, what's psychological warfare?
According to Wikipedia, psychological warfare, or the basic aspects of modern psychological operations, have been known by many other names or terms, including military information support operations, PSYOPs, political warfare, hearts and minds, and propaganda. The term is used to denote any action which is practiced mainly by psychological methods with the aim of evoking a planned psychological reaction in other people.
How is that useful in advertising?
I don't have an answer for that.
Anyway, I've dug up a bunch of dirt. You got to go back to day 1 when I opened the letter. Very fascinating. I'm on my way to get a roll-top desk. Yes, and some guitarists out there talking right now in the chatter boxes about rings. I wear the jewelry because I like it. But when it comes to playing the guitar, some of the high production models made are softer wood. And Vanessa, good morning to you, Vanessa. It's softer wood, and the rings actually damage the neck. The rings damage the neck anyway, so I advise to remove your rings from your fret hand for playing your guitar especially. under your bed. Oh, the monster's in your head. Oh, they're really there. Stockholders have a share. At night, oh, all day and night. Life's a gamble, baby. Oh, you gotta bet on yourself. Oh, baby, don't stay on that shelf. Oh, life's a gamble. You gotta improve the pot. You gotta get more of what you got. You gotta learn something new. Time for you. Oh my God, it's too much fun. I just make it up. You know where it's coming from? It's coming from naturally out of my spirit, like a magical power. I do not practice. I pick up the guitar and I play live on Facebook, and it's a God's honest truth. Yeah, and everybody who's been paying attention knows it. Yes, and some people out there are very worried. You better go check out the hashtags of Pied Piper. You better go back to when I opened the letter, and you better get a hold of somebody who's got some brains and have them contact me as soon as possible to get involved. That's right. Who wants to ask Alexa one more question before I go? Yeah, look at my fancy earrings I got. Yeah, see, it's a symbol. Everything about me is symbolic. Everything, there's a symbol, there's a story. That's where I said language. We're going to talk about language. Yeah, I'm speaking a language to you that doesn't have any words. John, good morning, John. Yes, man, Zack's at large. Yes, I am. I'm at large. Yeah, some people know where I'm at. Some people know where I'm going to be. Yeah, because they're always one step ahead of you. You ever notice that, how sometimes everything's one step ahead of you? Coincidence. Sometimes. Anyway, I'm Crazy Old Man Zack, and I got lots and lots of tales. Yeah, mythology. Yes, the new mythology. Yes, we're going to do some damage. Yeah, and in the end, all the things in the world and all the things in America that have been outsourced are all going to want to come back. Let's say I do so. I said do. Let's say I do propose a hypothesis that I do something fantastical that gets the attention of the little people around the world. And all of a sudden, some smartass capitalizes on that by merchandising me and anything about me and fancy guitar picks. And everybody wants a lucky souvenir from crazy old Mad Zack because of the inspiration that I gave them in their life. Let's say that happens. All of a sudden, America will be in charge. And who will be behind that? Mad Zack. That would make me the king of the world. Yeah, and at my table, everybody gets something good to eat. Yes, we need to change the game up in life. Mad Zack for president 2024. If you think I'm kidding, I'm the lowliest underdog in the whole damn fight. This is truly a Cinderella story. Peace, love, and you know who cares? Yes, I have to be just a little bit crazy to go up against a demon that's bigger than the world itself. Yeah, somebody does own the world. Matter of fact, there are shareholders.